What is actually imitating the kuffar? People throwing that phrase around too loosely. You're right, and this is a very complex subject. First of all, Allah Azza wa Jal قال في القرآن لكم دينكم ولي دين. You have your religion, I have my religion. So it is clear that we have to make a distinction between us the Muslims and the non-Muslims. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in many ahadith mentioned that we have to make that distinction. In one hadith he said, "من تشبه بقوم فهو منهم." Whoever imitates a group of people, then he is a part of them in sin and in falsehood. Alright, so why should we not imitate the non-Muslims? What's the wisdom, the logic behind it? So you know that, and this is psychological, if you start imitating people, you start liking them, you start thinking like them, you start acting like them, and it increases. And then slowly it gets into your heart, and the disbelief, it starts crawling up on you. And Islam came to preserve your belief and your oneness and your submission to Allah. Anything that leads to violating this, and it's not allowed to do. Okay, so what's that sinful imitation? Anything that is religious related, non-Muslim religious related act or appearance or clothing or saying, then it is not allowed to do by Muslims. For example, a certain religion, they wear a certain symbol that's related to their religion. It's known that they do it only, exclusive for them. You're not allowed to imitate that. Maybe they wear a certain hat that's known for their religion. You're not allowed to imitate that. Maybe they do a certain symbol. They do something with their hands. You're not allowed to do. Maybe they celebrate something exclusive for their religion. Not allowed to do. Okay, what about non-religious things that the non-Muslims are doing? Are we allowed to imitate and copy that? If it is non-religious, or we call it secular, and it is global, it's worldwide, everybody started doing it. It came from the non-Muslims, but now everybody started doing it. Like, for example, wearing a t-shirt, wearing a hat, using a mobile phone, using social media, eating a burger, which I love. This came from the non-Muslims. Can I do it? Can I imitate them and copy them? The answer is yes. Why? Because number one, it is not religious related. It became something that's global. It's not exclusive for the non-Muslims, and it doesn't have any other violations. Now, it becomes prohibited when it has a violation. Like, for example, men wearing earrings. That's non-religious. But in Islam, we're not allowed to do it because we have it in Islam. This is exclusive for women only. So we're not allowed to do it because it's sinful. Or, for example, it is known for the specific non-Muslims. It's non-religious, but it's known for them only. Nobody else does it but them. Then it's also not allowed to do. Now, there is a situation where you are from that culture and it's purely cultural, doesn't have any sin, and you are from that culture and you happen to revert to Islam, then it's okay to do. This is a very brief explanation to this. I hope it is clear enough. Wallahu ta'ala a'lam.